Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, friends. Welcome back to Football Gupshup Watchalong. We got Wolves against Arsenal. The match has kicked off. Let me get the timer for you guys so that you guys are aware what is the current time right now on the game. And you can clearly see that Arsenal are trying to have a go at Wolves. They would want to claim that Premier League leaders. Remember, Manchester City lost today, and nobody was expecting that Brentford would have beaten them, but that is what has happened today. And I'm sure that Brentford have done a great deal for Arsenal now. Now, Arsenal need to win this game and need to make sure that they have at least a 5 point gap between them and Manchester City. So it's going to be really important to see if they will be able to do it so or not. And it's going to be really special to see if they can really win against Wolves today. Let's go to the team lineups. For Wolves, we got Sa, Semedo, Collins, Kilman, Totti, Bueno, Traore, Neves, Moutinho, Guedes, and Traore. So two Traore playing today. Now for Arsenal, we got Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Thomas Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. Pretty much the same Arsenal as normally they are. So it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen right now. Gabriel pushing the ball out. So right now, looking at this game, we can completely say that Arsenal are going to be the clear favorites, but Xhaka is not feeling well. Remember, he has been selected for the Swiss national team for the World Cup, and right now something is not right with Xhaka, and he's down on the ground, and it seems to be that he's struggling right now. Let's see what is happening with him. So it's a cause for concern. Just at this starting of the game, nothing has happened, and he's just sitting down on the ground, and the medics are having a word with him, and Zaka is not feeling well. He is not feeling well right now. So Arsenal stayed away at the start of this game, and he is not feeling well right now. Let's see what is going to happen. And there is a stoppage in game, and right now Miguel Arteta is instructing his players right now on the touchline, and it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here. And right now, let's see what is going to happen here. 3 minutes into the game. Zaka seems to be struggling right now. He's still sitting on the ground, and Ruben Neves is also having a look at him. So they might be making some changes, and you can see Vera as well as El Neni right now warming up on the sideline. So they might be brought into the action. And Zaka seems to be struggling, and right now he's walking out towards the sideline, and maybe he will not be able to continue. So if they knew that he wasn't feeling well, then how come they let him start? They should have put him on the bench, and instead they should have given somebody else a chance. But anyway, right now he's on the sideline. The game is going to resume now. Let's see what is going to happen. So, guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. It'll be very nice if you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup right now, guys. And it'll be very nice if you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. So right now, ball has been pulled forward. Was Martinelli on the left? You can see Semedo trying to challenge him, trying to beat him over there, but Martinelli puts the ball into was Thomas Partey, putting that ball into that center right now. Ben White with the ball, pushing the ball out, and nobody is able to get there. This is going to be a throw in. So right now you can see Wolves nil, Arsenal nil, and 5 minutes into the game there was an injury earlier. It was with Xhaka. He wasn't feeling well. Right now ball being played into a Saka over there, putting that ball in towards Odegaard. Odegaard right now on the ball, and he pushes that ball into the center. Xhaka is right now playing currently in the center, Let's see, he'll be feeling fine. It'll be okay. Ball is with Martinelli on the left flank. Right now, Martinelli trying to come inside, puts a cross in towards Gabriel Jesus. He takes a shot, but I think he was in an offside position. The flag has been raised. Gabriel Jesus taking the shot, putting the ball into the back of the net, and for some reason, it has been called in for an offside. Yes, he was in an offside position. So let's see what is gonna happen here. Right now, ball is with Sa, pushing it forward. Let's see what can Arsenal do. Can they have a goal in the first half? Can they get this goal in the first 10 minutes of the game? It's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen over here. Guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup and please do give in your votes. There's a poll running right now on the right side of the window. If you can have a look, please do give in your votes. Once you can see that option, you can select Wolves or you can select Arsenal. Please do give in your votes. Please press the like button as well. And guys, please, it's a humble request. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. And I really do need your help, guys. As a football fan, I'm really appealing to you. Please do subscribe. Right now, ball is being played in. Wolves are with the possession of the ball. You can see Odegaard and Saka putting in that high press in. Wolves right now with the ball, pushing that ball out towards the right side of the pitch. You can see Machinio and Neves playing very close to each other. And once again, ball is at the back being put forward. Semedo right now on the ball, trying to push it forward. And right now, Wolves have got a chance, but Guedes is in an offside position. I think it is an offside. And Traore comes on the rebound, but there is no point because it was an offside. And the referee should have blown the whistle earlier over there, but he didn't. Anyway, the flag was raised, and you can clearly see that it was an offside by Guedes. He was miles off over there. And I do not know why the reason is that the referee didn't blow the whistle and he didn't raise the flag. I think maybe there was this confusion, but he did raise the flag and the referee then blew the whistle over there. So it was Guedes who had his foot on the ball. So right now, 8 minutes coming onto the clock, and it is still nil-nil between Wolves and Arsenal. It's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen. Guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel. So please do subscribe. It's a humble and kind request. I'm really trying my best, and it's only possible with you guys. I do know that once you do subscribe, you do get notifications, but it's your choice, it's your free will. You can see whatever you like to see, but it'll be really helping me if you guys can subscribe. And please help me out here, guys. Please do subscribe. Right now, Saka is running on the right flank, trying to find some space. Goes over there, puts in a cross, and cleared away by Wolves. And once again, Arsenal tried to put that ball into the box, and the goalkeeper Jose Sarr comes out and collects it. And right now, you can see Arsenal are trying to have a go at Wolves, and Jose Sarr with the ball right now, looking for an option, is gonna go long in towards that forward with Semedo as well as Traore are trying to run forward. So is Guedes. Guedes is almost playing on the right wing right now. Pushes that ball into a Semedo. Semedo pushing that ball back into the defense. So let's see what is going to happen here. It's going to be really interesting to see. As you can see, guys, that Arsenal are trying everything that they can to push the ball forward, but Wolves are equal to the challenge right now. Ball has been pushed all the way towards the left, but isn't being kept by Bueno. So it is going to be a throw-in. Mikel Arteta giving instructions to his players right now. Ben White pushing it towards Saliba. Saliba right now to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey to Ben White. Ben White right now back to Saliba. Saliba right now running with the ball forward. Let's see what can he do. He is looking for an option. Finds Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now giving it back to Gabriel. Gabriel. And remember, guys, Gabriel hasn't been selected for the World Cup by the Brazilian national team. And it's quite strange that how come that they haven't selected Gabriel. He should have been named in the World Cup squad, but he hasn't been so, hasn't been Firmino. So quite strange. Anyway, the ball has been pushed forward once again. Semedo trying to intercept, still on the ball, trying to go forward, but Zinchenko makes sure that there is a clearance and he clears the ball away. It is going to be a throw in. Let's see what's going to happen here. Right now, ball comes in to a Semedo. Let's see what they're going to do. looking for an option. And let's see what's going to happen here. And right now, Wolves with the ball, putting that ball into was Ruben Neves, giving it to Semedo. Semedo right now pushing that ball in, and Saka trying to intercept over there, comes back to Wolves. Now they're trying to push the ball forward, coming towards Arsenal. Arsenal right now trying to go forward over there, and you can see Wolves once again trying to intercept. And Arsenal still with the ball. Let's see what can they do. Coming towards Gabriel Jesus, trying to go forward, and the goalkeeper comes out and collects it. First 11 minutes has resulted in Arsenal trying to have a go at Wolves, but so far Wolves have been kept very, very much close in terms of not giving any kind of space to Arsenal, not kind of giving any kind of room to Arsenal. And so far, it seems to be quite effective. And that has been the case. Let's see, will it be in the longer run? So it is going to be really interesting to see. Once again, you can see it is Wolves with the ball. And right now, Machinio passing the ball back. So this is going to be really interesting to see. And once again, ball is with Wolves right now, trying to go forward. Right now, Ben White is in chase. Cross comes inside. Saliba intercepts it, pushes the ball out. It is going to be a throw in. So, right now, 12 minutes coming onto the clock, and you can see Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. Wolves with a throw in right there, and let's see what can they do. Odegaard trying to close it down. Wolves still with the ball. Ruben Neves pushing the ball out onto the right side of the pitch. Right now, Ruben Neves pushing the ball forward on that right flank and putting it across, but Zinchenko intercepts it, and the ball is deflected off. It goes out for a corner kick. So far, I haven't seen Arsenal playing on the front foot. I can see that Wolves are trying to have a go at them. So that has been the case. Let's see what is going to happen in the longer run. Right now, 12 minutes already gone, and you can see players are coming forward for Wolves, trying to put in a header. Right now, comes to Machinio, and a cross takes place. It's deflected. It's going to be another corner kick. So Arsenal are going to try to defend this corner kick right now. It's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here. Right now, cross is about to be taken. And a cross is taken over here. Arsenal have intercepted it. And right now, ball is with Josesa. Josesa right now pushing that ball forward into us Arsenal. Arsenal right now trying to control the ball. Comes to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey pushing the ball all the way onto the left side of the pitch, giving it to Zinchenko. Guys, please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. Right now, Arsenal are trying to go forward. And you can see once again, Wolves are trying to close it down towards Arsenal, not giving them any kind of space. Right now, ball comes towards Ben White. Ben White right now on the ball, pushing it forward towards Saka. Saka right now running with the ball. Still on the ball here, giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now giving it to Odegaard. Odegaard towards Saka. Saka trying to put in that cross, and the goalkeeper makes an important save over there, and the ball goes out. It is going to be a corner kick. So you can see what Arsenal trying to do over here. They're really trying their best, and that was a very good save by Jose Sa. Guys, I'm really trying my best to grow this channel over here on this platform, and I really need your help, guys. Please do subscribe, and I really need at least 40 more subscribers to get to 1500 marks. So please, guys, be kind enough. If you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup, it'll be very nice and it'll be really appreciated, guys. Please do help me by subscribing. I'll be very thankful if you guys can help me with this one. It's a kind and humble request. Please, guys, do help me out here. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup. Right now, corner kick comes in. Saka right now trying to put in a cross, but is being played away by Wolves and the ball goes out. 15 minutes into the game, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. Arsenal are trying their very best to have a go, but so far you can see Wolves have been able to keep them at bay. And right now you can see the case where Arsenal will have to do much better than this. Right now, 15 minutes into the game, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil, and Vieira is about ready to. He's about to come on, and he's getting the instructions. Xhaka is gonna come off. Xhaka is going to come off. He's not feeling well. And he is going to come off right now. He's not feeling well. And Fabio Vieira is going to come on for. So Xhaka is being substituted. Xhaka is being substituted right there, guys. He's being substituted. And that means he is going to be substituted right now. And it will be Vieira who will be coming on. So Vieira is going to be coming on for Xhaka. Xhaka is being substituted. Let's see what is going to happen now. Right now, Jose Sa once again putting that long kick in. And let's see what can Wolves do over here. Wolves trying to push the ball forward. Still on the ball, but it is going to be given an offside. Right now, Arsenal with the ball, trying to play it towards the right side of the pitch. And you can see Ben White on the ball, pushing it back towards Saliba. Saliba right now running with the ball and passing it to Ben White. Ben White on the ball here and passing it back to Saliba here. Saliba right now passing it back to Vieira. Vieira right now giving it to Gabriel. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here. Once again, Ben White on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Trying to find Saliba right now. Saliba once again on the ball and finds Gabriel. Gabriel right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passes it back to Saliba. Saliba on the ball once more. Finds Ben White on that right side and he pushes it forward towards Saka. Saka right now on the ball pushes it back in towards Saliba. Saliba right now pushing it back to Zinchenko who comes in deep over there, passes it to Gabriel. Gabriel find Gabriel Jesus. Jesus right now trying to find Martinelli, but once again, Wolves try to intercept, but he wins the ball back. Gabriel to Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Jesus to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now running with the ball, pushing it towards Ben White on the right flank. Right now, Ben White running with the ball through the center, passes it to Partey. Partey right now passing it to Saliba. Saliba right now to Odegaard. Odegaard running with the ball, keeping the possession right now. Arsenal, that's what they're trying to do. On to Omale Godson, on to thank you very much, Omale Godson, for tuning in. That's very nice of you to tune in. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup, guys. It'll be very nice and really appreciated if you guys can please subscribe to Football Gupshup. We are really trying our best to grow this channel on YouTube platform. So please do subscribe. Right now, Ben White trying to push it towards Gabriel Jesus, back to Ben White, Ben White to Thomas Partey, Thomas Partey to Zinchenko, Zinchenko right now passing the ball onto the left towards Fabio Vieira, Vieira right now on the ball, passing it back to Gabriel and looking for an option, passes it to Saliba. Saliba right now on the ball, looking for an option, passes it to Ben White. Ben White right now on the ball, passing it to Saliba. Saliba right now on the ball, passing it to Saka. Saka right now on the ball, passing it to Ben White. Ben White right now passing it to Saliba. Saliba right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing it to Gabriel. Gabriel trying to push the ball forward, but it comes to Wolves right there. Wolves right now on the ball. Let's see what is going to happen here. We're trying to push the ball forward. 19 minutes into the game, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. This is looking great at the moment, and you can see what our Arsenal trying to do over here. They're really trying to push it forward, but so far you can see that Wolves are making sure that they are keeping the back line quite close. Once again, you can see Gabriel on the ball, pushing it towards Saliba. Saliba right now pushing it onto the right side of the pitch towards Ben White. Ben White right now giving it to Saka. Saka right now running with the ball in, giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now pushing that ball in towards Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko towards Ben White. Ben White right now giving it to Saka. Saka running with the ball forward on the right line and giving it back to Ben White. Ben White right now goes for a cross with his left foot, but Martinelli can't get to it. And now Wolves are making their own counter attack. Right now, there are plenty of yellow shirts moving forward. Guedes with a shot, and the ball goes over the bar. That was a very good quick counter attack by Wolves. Guedes was quite intent on he was quite intent on taking the shot over there, but you can clearly see that Arsenal had no answer to that quick counter attack, and that was lightning quick. You can see what was Guedes trying to do. I think he was trying to. Oh, that was so close. That was so close, and you can clearly see what they were trying to do. But once again, you can clearly see Wolves are playing with great conviction once again. Odegaard on the ball, trying to go inside, pushing that ball into a Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now finding Martinelli. Martinelli going inside, trying to put in that cross, and Semedo puts the ball out. 21 minutes in, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. Right now, Zinchenko on the ball. Let's see what can do. Giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now passing it to Vieira. Vieira right now giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now giving it to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey right now passing it towards Saliba. Saliba right now pushing it into a Saka. Saka right now running with the ball. Let's see what can he do moving forward. But Wolves right now trying to intercept. They're still on the ball, and you can see Wolves are trying to go forward, finding lots of options at the back, and you can see that Arsenal are finding it a little bit difficult to break down Wolves' defense. I think they will have to come up with another kind of dimension, another kind of formation. Maybe they will have to change some of the system over here. So far, it seems that they are not so effective because what happens is Arsenal, every single time, whenever they have the ball, they are pushing it out onto the wing and they're not playing it through the center. And I think that's what they need to do over here because the only way to penetrate Wolves is through the center. Whenever Saka has got the ball, there's already a Wolves left back right on him, and then what he tends to do is he pushes it inside, and that is where Wolves once again win the ball. And Arsenal are very ineffective in through the center. They need to go through the center. Zinchenko goes inside but gives it to Gabriel Jesus, who has to drop in really deep over here. Comes inside, tries to take a shot, intercepted by Wolves. Wolves right now clearing the ball out and pushing the ball all the way into Arsenal's defense. Right now, Saliba recovers the ball, pushes the ball once again onto the left side of the pitch, gives it to Vieira. Vieira right now gets it to Gabriel Jesus right now. Ball is with Martinelli. Martinelli still on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Still running with the ball. Pushes that ball into Vieira. Vieira trying to go forward, but it comes to Ruben Neves, who's running with the ball right now. Still running with the ball. Pushes that ball in. And you can see it is with Arsenal. Arsenal right now giving it to Saliba. Saliba to Thomas Partey. Comes to Zinchenko. And right now you can see it is with Odegaard. Odegaard right now running with the ball forward. This is going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen here. Saka right now running with the ball. Coming into was Ben White. Ben White putting that ball in. And everybody misses it. Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus. Right now, Vieira recollects the ball on the left. Gives it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko with a cross in towards Gabriel Jesus. Jesus with the header. And Arsenal are playing quickening light over here. They are really playing with a quick, fast-paced football. And it totally has the stamp of Mikel Arteta, who has made this Arsenal team in a very, very good force. And you can see what they were trying to do. Very good football play by Arsenal. And you can clearly see the difference between them and Wolves, what they're trying to do over here. And that is once again what a game by Arsenal over there. Right now, 24 minutes coming into play. Still, it is nil-nil between Wolves and Arsenal. So let's see what is going to happen here. Once again, the ball has been played, but the ball has gone out. It is going to be a throw-in. Right now, Miguel Arteta thinking about something. Maybe he needs to change something. Maybe he needs to do something over here. Let's see if he'll be able to do it so or not. Right now, Traore with the ball right now, passing it back. Let's see what can Wolves do right now. They have got the ball and it is still with Wolves trying to play out from the back. They are trying to push it forward. They still have got the ball. So 24 minutes in. So 24 minutes in. It is nil-nil between Wolves and Arsenal. And let's see what can Wolves do over here. It's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here now. Once again, Wolves with the ball, playing out forward, and right now Arsenal trying to intercept, but the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw-in. Mikel Arteta giving instructions from the sideline, and you can see clearly that he isn't happy with some of the things that Arsenal players are doing, and he's still giving instructions. And right now, throw-in takes place, comes towards Ben White. Ben White right now giving it to Thomas Partey, who's giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now running with the ball, giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko pushing the ball forward, and comes to Martinelli. Martinelli towards Saliba. Saliba now to Ben White. Ben White right now with the ball, pushing it forward towards Odegaard. Odegaard right now running with the ball, gives it to Saka. Saka to Ben White. Ben White once again pushing it to Saliba. Saliba right now has got the ball, pushes it once again towards the right side of the pitch towards Ben White. Back to Saliba. And right now, Wolves are playing so good that they have completely stopped Arsenal in their own tracks. They aren't able to go forward. Once again, Ben White right now trying to go forward, giving it to Saka. Saka with the ball right now and giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now pushing the ball into a Saliba. Saliba finding Gabriel once again on the ball, pushing it out onto the left was Zinchenko. Zinchenko putting that cross in towards Vieira. Vieira right now on the ball, and it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen here. Zinchenko to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus right now giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now making that run in, pushing that ball in towards Ben White. Ben White right now on the ball, pushing it towards Saka. Saka right now running with the ball in, still running with the ball, still running, and you can see that he is trying to look for an option. Finds Gabriel on the left, giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now putting that cross in, cleared away by Wolves. Wolves making that clearances. Ball comes in towards Odegaard. Odegaard right now on the ball, trying to go forward, still on the ball right there, pushing that ball in towards Ben White, and the ball has gone out. It is going to be a goal kick. 27 minutes in, Bulls nil, Arsenal nil, and it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen over here. 27 minutes in, Bulls nil, Arsenal nil, and right now you can clearly see that Wolves have done an excellent job on Arsenal, not trying to give any kind of space over here. Right now, Ben White is getting a word from the ref over here. So let's see what is going to be happening. Ben White still having a word with the ref right now. Maybe he did something wrong over here. So that is the case at this moment. So right now, Jose Sa with the ball is going to be really interesting to see what Wolves are going to do right now. Once again, the ball has been played out forward. Long ball comes in towards Arsenal, and Arsenal right now have got the possession back. They give it to Ramsdale. Ramsdale right now to Ben White. Ben White right now running with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Has got plenty of options in the center. Thomas Partey and Vieira, but he's going to give it to Odegaard. Odegaard right now running with the ball, giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now passing the ball to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus right now pushing the ball back in towards Gabriel. Gabriel towards Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey right now giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now pushing the ball forward onto Odegaard. Odegaard right now running with the ball at this moment, giving it to Vieira. Vieira right now passing it to Ben White. Ben White right now giving it to Saka. Saka trying to play the ball in towards Odegaard, but intercepted by Moutinho. Moutinho has been brought down by Odegaard. It is going to be a free kick, and that was unnecessary. I think no needed to do that, and I think that wasn't required over here, and I don't understand the reason why Odegaard needed to do that. But anyway, he did that over there, so it is going to be a free kick to Wolves. So let's see what is going to happen here. 29 minutes in, and it is Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen. Once again, the ball being played out into the front. Right now, ball comes back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale trying to push the ball long and in towards Ruben Neves right now. Arsenal trying to go forward. It is still with Wolves. Wolves still with the ball right there. Let's see what is going to happen here. Kilman with the ball right now. And you can see that Ruben Neves is trying to come back and helping out his teammates. Arsenal high press coming in once more. And Wolves are trying to make sure that they do take on Arsenal, but it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Right now, Wolves are trying their every best that they can stop Arsenal right there and have a go at Arsenal goal. So 30 minutes in, it is still nil-nil between the two sides. So let's see. It's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen. You can see the new Wolves manager watching it from the stand, and I'm sure that he will have many ideas in his mind at what he's looking at in this moment, and I'm sure that he will be looking to making some changes as well as putting in the right personnel. Right now, Gabriel with the ball pushing it towards Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now giving it to Martinelli. Martinelli right now giving it to Saliba. Saliba right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. As got the ball, giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Looking for an option. Finds Gabriel Jesus. Jesus right now on the ball and keeping the ball close, giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now pushing that ball in towards Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now still on the ball. Let's see what they're going to do. Giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now on the ball, trying to go forward. Find Saka. Saka on the right flank. Saka trying to go inside and still going inside right now. Finds Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko pushing that ball forward into that gap where Vieira is. He makes that run in. Collins is in chase. Puts in across and deflected off Collins. Comes into Kilman who heads it out in for a clearance. So it is going to be a throw in for Arsenal. Right now, Arsenal with the ball. Let's see what can they do with this. It's going to be really interesting to see Thomas right now with the ball. And 32 minutes in. Remember, guys, these are the last fixtures that are going to be played, and then we'll be heading into the World Cup. 8 days remaining. 8 days remaining to the World Cup is going to be really exciting to see what is going to happen. Right now, Thomas Partey with the ball, and let's see what is going to happen here. Right now, Arsenal with the ball. Ball comes in, and it was deflected off, so it is going to be a corner kick. It seems, yes, it seems that it's going to be a corner kick. Neves was the one who made sure that there was a clearance. So Arsenal with the ball right now. Let's see what is going to happen here. 33 minutes into this game, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. Right now, Wolves have got the ball, and it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here. Arsenal with the corner kick. Corner kick comes in and cleared away by Kilman. Right now comes to Traore. Traore trying to push that ball back. Odegaard has got the ball. Let's see what can he do. Once again, he pushes the ball in, and it is with Wolves who are trying to play the ball away. Over here comes to Saka. Saka right now with the ball, trying to go forward. Let's see what can he do, giving it to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus right now pushing that ball in towards Ben White. Ben White right now with the ball, giving it to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey giving it to Saka here. Saka right now pushing that ball in towards Ben White. Ben White towards Thomas Partey. You can see Arsenal have got more of the possession, but in terms of clinical, I don't seem to think that they are really doing good. They are trying their very best, but Wolves have simply kept them at bay. And the credit goes to Wolves coaching staff over here for not giving Arsenal that much of space. And they are really, really playing good right now at this moment. And once again, the ball is with Wolves. They're trying to go forward, still on the ball, still running with the ball right there, passing it to Guedes. Guedes right now on the ball, passing the ball out, and still on the ball. Let's see what can they do. It's going to be really interesting to see what can Wolves do over here. Still on the ball, trying to find somebody on the left. Right now, pushing that ball forward, still on the ball. Wolves right now keeping the ball at this moment, passing it to Kilman, Neves, Collins. Right now, Arsenal have gone back into their own half, and I can seem to understand that what Arsenal doing right now is that they're going back into their own half because they would want to see if they can play on the counter attack, and if that would be the case. But once again, Wolves are going to keep the ball, and Zinchenko trying to put that ball down, but it is still with Wolves. It is with Guedes right now. Guedes is having a go and pushes that ball inside towards Traore, but Arsenal still on the ball, and you can see 35 minutes coming onto the clock. 10 minutes remaining. Can Arsenal find the first goal of the game, or if Wolves can surprisingly take a lead over here? Right now, Saka is running with the ball, finds Gabriel Jesus on the left. That was a brilliant ball in. Jesus with a shot hits the post, and it goes out. It hits the post and it goes out. That was a very good chance for Arsenal to take the lead, and that was a very good shot taken by Gabriel Jesus. Brilliant ball in by Saka, trying to spot him on the left, and he was onside. He was onside, and Gabriel Jesus was on onside. He wasn't offside, and he takes a shot. He beats. I think he beats definitely he beats Ruben Neves, and he also kind of beats Kilman. But when he takes a shot, it hits the post, and the ball goes out. So that was a very good chance for Arsenal to go ahead, but eventually it didn't result it in that case. So let's see what is going to happen now. Right now, 234 passes made by Arsenal, 86 passes made by Wolves, and that tells you everything that Arsenal have got more possession of the ball. 234 passes in 35 minutes is quite an achievement. Imagine how much will be at the end of the game. Right now, Wolves once again on the ball. Traore trying to find somebody on that left, and you can see that Arsenal are really having a go at Wolves whenever they are without the ball, when they are trying to regain that possession. And Wolves once again trying to go forward on that left flank. Adama Traore trying to put in that cross with his left foot, but Saliba makes sure that he blocks it. Adama Traore gets the ball back again, recovers it, pushes that ball into the central zone where Ruben Neves is. Right now, Ruben Neves controlling the ball beautifully over here, trying to take the ball away from at least six Arsenal players. Six Arsenal players. That was Ruben Neves, what he was trying to do. And right now, you can see once again, that Arsenal were trying to make their own counter attack as soon as Gabriel Jesus was away. Totti comes and makes a foul on him, and right now he's going to get a yellow card. 37 minutes into the game, we have about 8 minutes remaining. There is going to be some stoppage time as well, so it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen then. And you can clearly see Ruben Neves trying to get the ball away from Arsenal players, and then Gabriel Jesus has been brought down by Totti. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen now. So right now Totti gets a yellow card, and we are into the 38th minute of the game. Arsenal still with the ball. Ben White right now passing the ball back to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey right now giving to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel right now running with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Passing it back to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now looking for an option, gives it to Odegaard. Odegaard right now on the ball, pushing it into the back, and it is going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here. Once again, ball comes into Odegaard. Odegaard right now on the ball, and 38 minutes in, and Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. 38 minutes already. Right now, Odegaard towards Saka. Right now, Saka making that run in, and he's trying to go forward. And right now, giving it to Odegaard. Odegaard right now with the ball, pushing that ball in towards Wolves, and right now Ben White once again on the ball, giving it to Thomas Partey, and coming into Vieira. Vieira right now trying to run over there, and still it is with Wolves. Wolves right now running with the ball at this moment. Traore giving it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now towards Martinelli. Martinelli right now with the ball, still running with the ball right now, giving it to Ben White. 40 minutes in, it is Wolves nil, Arsenal nil, and you can clearly see that Arsenal are trying their very best to have a go, but so far, Wolves have really done well. They have really played good today, and they haven't let any kind of room in. They haven't allowed any kind of thing. So you have to give the credit to Wolves over here. Once again, Wolves are on the break. Guedes with the ball right now, still controlling the ball, but this time he goes down, and the Wolves are asking for a free kick, but the referee isn't giving it. Traore gets the ball, takes a shot, it goes over the bar, and let's see what is going to happen. Right now, Adama Traore taking the shot over there, and once again, you can see Zinchenko on the ball, trying to run in towards the center. Let's see what's going to happen. Passing the ball towards Gabriel. Gabriel right now on the ball. Sorry, guys. I think this will be a narrow 1-0 win to Arsenal. I think, you know what, Arsenal are trying their best, but you have to give credit to Wolves. They are really shutting those spaces out, and I think that it might be the fact that they are trying their very best, but imagine if Wolves score a goal here and Arsenal are not able to break down Wolves. This could happen, this could happen. So far, I haven't seen any evidence where Arsenal they have most of the possession, but haven't seen anything threatening other than that Gabriel Jesus turn. Thank you, Billy. Thank you very much. Sorry, and I think that Gabriel Jesus chance. Uh, I think Gabriel Jesus' chance was the only one which I thought that that was a real threat. Otherwise, I haven't seen anything from Arsenal in terms of clinical finishing. So I might not be shocked if Wolves score a goal and they keep Arsenal at bay. There might be a possibility of that happening as well because Arsenal so far they're just passing it around and Wolves are doing it so good right now in terms of defensively. Like they're really really exceptional and Arsenal need to be careful about that. And you can see sometimes Gabriel Jesus sometimes he comes in quite deep to get to the ball, and it's not really helping Arsenal at this moment because they get the ball, they pass it to Saka, they pass it back to Ben White, and they're shutting them quite good on the wings over here. Martinelli and Saka are not being that much good on the wings. Once again comes to Vieira. Vieira taking the shot, blocked by Wolves. Semedo right now on the ball, trying to push that forward, but the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw in. So right now, 43 minutes in, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. So let's see what is going to happen here. It's going to be really interesting. Zinchenko right now on the ball. Putting that ball in, comes into Martinelli, but the ball has gone out. So guys, remember it's only 2 minutes remaining in this halftime. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen here. 21 votes have come in, and 29% of you guys have been voting for Wolves, whereas 71% are supporting Arsenal. So that's quite interesting. Right now, ball comes in once more, and you can clearly see it is with Wolves. Wolves right now trying to push forward, and you can see that Arsenal are once again trying to make sure. And that's an error by Saliba. There's an interception by Guedes who takes a shot, takes the shot that he was trying to aim that top right corner, but Saliba makes an important interception over there because he lost the ball and sorry, it was Gabriel, not Saliba. It was Gabriel who makes that important block over there. He had it covered. Otherwise, it was going towards the top right corner. Five at the back, but no pace in attack. We Wolverhampton. We are on our way back down. If Arsenal lose, it will be unfortunate turn of events for Arsenal because they thought at yeah we'll go 4 points clear. That is true. That is true. And let's see. Let's see, Fabrizio Pepe Mourinho. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's a very cool name. Fabrizio Pepe Mourinho. And right now, the ball has gone out. 44 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. So it is going to be a throw in. Let's see what's going to happen. Last few seconds remaining in the first half. And Semedo has got the ball. He's going to put that throw in at this moment. Looking for an option. Looking for an option right now. Has got Guedes. Comes inside, gives it back to Semedo. Semedo pushes the ball back towards Collins, giving it to Gilman over here. Right now, ball has been pushed forward. Where should Sergio Milankovic should join next? And right now, ball comes in towards Gabriel. I think Milankovic Savic should. I think he might join Juventus. That's what I think. I don't think so. He'll be moving to Premier League because even if he would want to move to Premier League, they're gonna ask for a lot of money. So I think Milankovic Savic might move to Juventus. That's what I think. But anyway, let's see if that will be the case. So right now you can see it, guys, that Wolves have got the ball. Let's see what can they do with this one. It's going to be really interesting to see. Right now, still on the ball, trying to go forward. It is with Gabriel Jesus trying to go forward with the ball right there. Still running with the ball right now, and has been brought down by Wolves. It is going to be a free kick. 2 minutes stoppage time has been given. It's going to be a yellow card for, I think it is Traore. Yes, that is Traore bringing down Gabriel Jesus. He's in pain over here. I think Gabriel Jesus is going to be the main man for Brazil in this World Cup. And I think so he will be the real person who is going to make Brazil win the World Cup. I think they never had a good number nine in all these years since 2002. I think he's going to be the real difference for Brazil this time around in the World Cup. And I think he will be the key man. He will be the man who would score goals as a number nine. And I think that some pressure is going to be off from Neymar, who will be able to play his natural game. So I think that is going to be the case. Anyway, right now, Odegaard is on the ball. Let's see what he's going to do. And few seconds remaining before we go into halftime, and it's going to be really interesting. Gabriel Jesus is still in pain, and he's trying to walk it off. And let's see what is going to happen here. It is Odegaard on the spot, Saliba, Gabriel, Martinelli, Vieira, Thomas Partey, everybody in line over there. Ruben Neves, kick has been taken. Ruben Neves clears it, comes to Fabio Vieira, gives it to Odegaard, Odegaard to Ben White. The referee blows the whistle. It is going to be halftime right now, guys. It is going to be halftime, and Gabriel Jesus is feeling the pain on his left foot. So, anyway, we're gonna close the timer, and it is going to be halftime right now. It is halftime, and it is Wolves nil, Arsenal nil, and we are going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. Right, guys, we are back for the second half, and the kickoff is going to begin again. The referees have asked to take the kickoff again, is because I think they just kicked off before he blew the whistle, so they're going to retake it again. So right now we are back, and Arsenal are right now running with the ball forward. It's going to be really interesting to see what can Arsenal do now. So can Arsenal bring down Wolves, or Wolves will be able to get a result out of this game? It's going to be really interesting to see. So this is going to be one interesting game. And right now Zinchenko on the ball. He's running with the ball forward, passing it to Saliba. Saliba right now pushing the ball into the direction of Odegaard, but once again Guedes intercepts it, pushes the ball back towards Wolves over here. Right now Wolves running with the ball forward. It is Gilman right now giving it to Collins. Collins right now giving it to Semedo. And you can see Martinelli, Vieira, Odegaard, Zinchenko, everybody is trying to put in that high press, trying to win the ball back. Zinchenko right now pushing the ball all the way back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale right now with the ball. Let's see what can do. Pushing the ball forward in towards Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey right now pushing the ball all the way onto the right flank, and you can see Saka coming in deeper over there, helping out Ben White. Right now, Ben White pushes the ball back towards Saliba. Saliba right now running with the ball forward. Let's see what is going to happen over here. Once again, Gabriel on the ball, pushing it back towards Saliba. Saliba right now pushing it towards Ben White. And you can see that Wolves are playing with two up front. You can see Adama Traore playing very close to in towards Guedes, as well as the midfield is quite compact as well. Joe Machino, Neves, and Traore very close to each other. So let's see what can Arsenal do over here, trying to move the ball forward. You can see Gabriel Jesus coming in as well onto that right flank and coming in towards Odegaard. Odegaard right now pushing it towards Zinchenko. Zinchenko on the ball, finding Martinelli on the left. Now Martinelli making that run in. Is he going to go inside? He does. Stays strong on the ball, pushes that cross in. And Wolves are trying to play that ball in once more. Ben White right now gives it to Saka. Now Arsenal are trying to have a go at Wolves over here, trying to find that space. Once again, Wolves are trying to get away from Arsenal. Now a counter attack by Wolves. Traore running with the ball right now, giving it to Guedes on the left. Guedes putting that ball into Traore, but Ramsdale comes out and collects it. That was some excellent football that we have seen in the whole day today. That was really brilliant by Wolves. A quick counter attack and then equal points to Ramsdale for spotting out the danger. And right now you can see that Arsenal themselves are having a go at Wolves, and the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw in. So 48 minutes in, and this second half is going to be very promising. I'm sure that Arsenal would want to win this game. Right now, ball being played in. It is with Gabriel. Gabriel right now pushing the ball forward, and it is with Ben White. Ben White right now with the ball, passing it to Odegaard. Odegaard right now giving it to Thomas Partey, passing it to Odegaard, giving it to Gabriel. You can see the likes of Saka really at that edge. I think they need to be careful with that offside call because they are really playing a little bit too forward. Once again, Martinelli on the ball on the left, gives it back to Zinchenko, playing it in towards Gabriel. Wolves are pretty good in terms of pressing in whenever the Arsenal players have got the ball in the final third of the pitch. Right now, Zinchenko once again trying to spot an option, and he finds Vieira, who's playing on the left right now. Zinchenko comes inside and giving it to Saliba. Saliba right now giving it to Ben White. Ben White right now on the ball, looking for an option, pushes it forward towards Odegaard. Odegaard right now making that run in, finding Saka. Saka right now running with the ball forward. It is still with Ben White. Ben White right now giving it back towards Saliba. Saliba right now to Gabriel. Gabriel right now on the ball, finding Zinchenko. Zinchenko right now has it and looking for an option. Just keeping control of the ball. Traore, Guedes, and Traore as well. There are two Traores, guys. Remember, one is Adama, the other one is, I think, is the other Traore. Those three are really kind of putting that high press in, trying to make sure that Arsenal do not tend to bring the ball out from the back. And they are kind of putting in those high presses in. So 50 minutes in right now, Wolves nil, Arsenal nil. Let's see what we're going to see in this game. Once again, you can see Jose Sa with the ball. And right now, it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen here. Once again, the ball has been pushed forward. in towards Traore. Traore right now pushing that ball in towards Semedo, and Semedo goes down, but nothing has been given. Traore putting it across the line towards Guedes, but Arsenal win the ball back, and the referee has given the advantage. Right now, Odegaard still running in, finds the ball to Saka. Saka trying to go forward, intercepted by Wolves over here. Guedes comes in deep, trying to help out his teammate over here. Has got Ruben Neves, has got Moutinho. Moutinho right now on the ball. Let's see what they're going to do. Still on the ball right here, pushing the ball in towards Collins. Collins right now on the ball. Let's see what can Wolves do from here. They have got the possession. I think Arsenal will have to be quite patient in terms of getting those chances. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but let's see if that is going to be the case. So right now, Wolves once again on the ball, and let's see what is going to happen. Once again, the ball has been pushed back, and it is looking quite interesting right now. Ball comes in long once again for Saliba, who has got the ball, trying to push the ball forward, and you can clearly see it is still with Wolves. Wolves are trying to play